All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp. Coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachaha Kodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. All right, now I'm speaking with the brother Ariala, the head of the camp here in GMS Pittsburgh. And we was talking about a topic through the spirit that we may end up collabing on. This may become a part of a collaboration lesson, much like the brother out there in California does. Brother GMS get this work, I believe. The brother Manatazak, not Manatazak Ba, but the brother Manatazak out there in California. He does these collab lessons every now and again. This may turn into that, but we'll see how that goes. But through the spirit, your brother wanted me to speak on this topic, okay, as we was having a discussion. And basically, this topic is going into, you have a lot of young brothers, that's around the camps and things of that nature. And, they learn, they believe in this truth, but they may not understand or know where they fit in, okay? And it's important that you find out what your ministry is, what your role is, and how the Most High can use you to further this ministry. All right, because all of us have a role to play. Okay, and it's up to you to seek the Most High and get close to Him and understand for yourself what it is you have to offer, what it is the Lord have given you to profit therewith. Okay, to profit. Now let's get to let's read. Let's read 1 Corinthians 12. Okay, and let's start at verse 4. It says, "Now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. And there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord. And there are diversities of operations, but it is the same power which worketh in all in all. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit withal." See, the Spirit manifests within you in different ways. Okay, you have your own talent wherewith you are to profit with that talent. No matter what it is the Most High have called you into this ministry to do, okay, whatever your role is, help, teacher, prophet, whatever it is, apostle, is for you to do His work with that, okay? And it's up to you, to figure out what that is. The scriptures say what, and I'll get it instead of quoting it. Uh, Salaki, right? Philippians 2:12 says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." Okay, it's up to you to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And a part of understanding, working out your own salvation with fear and trembling is trying to figure out how you can please the Lord while you are in your walk. The Most High didn't give you this knowledge to just sit there and keep it to yourself. Okay, the Most High gave you this knowledge and allows you to come around the different brothers in the different camps. All right, particularly we're speaking of GMS, okay, and other camps that teach the same doctrine. The Most High allowed you to be around us, around these men, okay, for you to do a particular thing. Okay, you have to find out what that thing is. Okay, as Elder Apostle Har says all the time, this is not a camp of twiddling your thumbs or standing around with hands in your pocket. Everybody has a role to play, and you have to find out what that role is. Okay, it's important for your walk between you and the Most High. Okay, verse 8, it says, and I'll read that 7 again, "But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit with all." You've been given your portion of the Spirit to profit therewith. Be reminded of the man with the talents, okay? With the man with the talents. And you had the one who put his talent in a napkin, or the one who buried his talent in the earth and didn't do anything with it. The Most High was not pleased with that man, okay? So work out your salvation with fear and trembling to see how you can use that talent. Find out what your talent is and apply it to this ministry. Verse 8 says, "For to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit." Okay, so some brothers know certain things. Some brothers know other things. Okay, some brothers have faith. To another, faith by the same Spirit. To another, the gifts of healing by the same Spirit. To another, the working of miracles. To another, prophecy. To another, the discerning of spirits. To another, diverse kinds of tongues. To another, the interpretation of tongues. So there's different things that brothers may know. Brothers may not be a super duper precept person, but they may have knowledge of other things. So that may be a portion of your ministry where, you know, and you might have a situation where a brother might be able to bring up knowledge about something that happened. Okay, um, that could be tied in and shown how Esau's the devil. Okay, a certain thing, a certain invention, you know, could have been suppressed and sabotaged. And we know how this devil works. So it's up to you to say, well, you might present that information. Brothers may not know it. So maybe it's a reason why the Lord let you find that out. So you can go and profit and have something to add. You see, this truth, this ministry is like an orchestra. Okay, we have different instruments. Some instruments play a bigger role, a more bigger, bolder role, such as the strings and the violins and the different trumpets and things like that. Then you got the triangle. You got the triangle who might go ding every once in a while, and that contributes to the overall orchestral orchestration, the overall composition. Okay, it's needed, it's needful, therefore, and it's a part of the music. Okay, so you have to find out whether or not that's your role. That might be your gift to do quick little tidbits of things, articles and stuff like that. You see, you got some brothers that just repost articles. Okay, and spread information. Which you gotta work out your own salvation if that's what the Lord got for you. But we're gonna go deeper into this too, of what else the Lord requires of us, right? Verse 11. But all these worketh that one and the self same Spirit, dividing to every man severally. Okay, let me make sure I didn't skip nothing. All right, severally as He will. For as the body is one and hath many members, and all the members of that body, of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Hamashiach. Okay? For by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body. By the Spirit we were baptized. You see? Whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit. The body is not one member, but many. Right. So it's going to explain. I was going to say it, but it's about to say it. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? So what? You might have a seemingly small role to play. Some people might look at even if you look at that example, some people might look at the foot and say, well, the foot ain't as important as the hand. The hand is used to lift. The hand is used to punch. The hand is used to eat, to grab, to do things. Okay, what does the foot do? The foot just touches the ground. The foot's dirty. It's be on the dirt all day. No, but without the foot, you cannot walk. See, it's a part of the body and it's needful. Without the pinky toe, you ain't got as good balance as you need. Okay, so just because you feel like I'm just a pinky toe, so what? You a part of the body if as long as you find out what your role is and play it, whether it be big or small. And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? Of course, okay? If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? So like it, if the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? You need a nose too. You walk around with 4 ears. What you gonna do with that? Ears where your eye's supposed to be. How you gonna see? But now hath the Most High set the members, every one of them, in the body, as it hath pleased Him. See, you weren't. It's not up to you or anybody else what role the Most High have given you. It's up to the Most High, okay, to give you that role. It's up to you in order's sake, okay, because Scripture say, let all things be done decently and in order, okay, which I'm gonna read next after I get to reading this chapter, okay. So it's not about being out of order, but what it does come down to is recognizing your gifts and utilizing them to their maximum potential. And if they were all one member, where were the body? You ain't got no nigga walking around completely comprised of elbows. You just ashy everywhere. Just a walking elbow. No, that ain't how it works. got full body human beings, okay? But now are they many members, yet but one body, okay? And the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. All right, so we can't, we got to be mindful too that, we operating through the spirit and not just looking at somebody who may not be playing the same role or as us and say they is needless. We got to be mindful of that too, and maybe encourage them brothers to find out what they portion of the ministry is. Nay, much more, those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary, and those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, upon these we bestow more abundant honor, and our uncomely parts have more abundant comeliness. Okay? All right. I'm going to continue. For our comely parts have no need, but the Most High have tempered the body together, having given more abundant honor to that part which lacked, that there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it, or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. Now ye are the body of Hamashiach, and members in particular. And the Most High have sent some in the church, first apostles, secondarily prophets, thirdly teachers, after that miracles, then gifts of healings, helps, governments, diversities of tongues. So you're going to have different roles. Scriptures say, are all apostles, verse 29, are all prophets, are all teachers, are all workers of miracles? And we know the answer is no. Have all the gifts of healing, do all speak with tongues, do all interpret. But covet earnestly the best gifts, and yet show I unto you a more excellent way. Okay, so everybody's not going to have the same role. Everybody's not going to have the same portion of the spirit. Okay, which is also depicted in the parable of the talents. Okay, one man was given 5 talents, one man was given 10 talents, one man was given 1 talent. The man with 1 talent felt like it was, he was afraid to do what he needed to do. And the Lord, he hid it. He didn't utilize that 1 talent. For whatever reason, he made an excuse and said he was afraid of his master. Okay. Maybe let's say maybe you got a little small, you feel like what you feel like is a small portion of the spirit, and you afraid that you may not do it right. Do the best you can, man. The Most High looks at your effort and then covers you on the rest of it. Okay. You have to gain a little more boldness and understanding that the Most High is the one who put them words in your mouth, man. You might feel like you might stutter. You might feel like you might take a long time. Plan out the lesson. Get a few precepts down before you do it. Get one. If you got 1 precept, do a 5-minute lesson. Whatever the Lord has given you, make an effort. Put it forth. All right. Try to flip and try to profit with that talent. 1 Corinthians 14:39 says, wherefore, brethren, covet to prophesy, and forbid not to speak with tongues. So, at the end of 1 Corinthians 12, it said, but covet, okay, earnestly the best gifts, which are the gifts of prophecy. Okay, that's the best gift. The scriptures say the spirit of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So we want that. You covet that. You want that. Okay. Verse 40 says, let all things be done decently and in order, which of course this whole chapter, Corinthians 14, is speaking about people speaking tongues and not having an interpreter, and basically causing confusion. Okay, but still, let all things be done decently and in order says what it says. Let all things be done decently and in order. So somebody may not be able to see your gift, okay, and you still have to be in order and find a way to do what Yahweh Shem Yahushua wants you to do, okay? That's what it is. Now, another aspect of finding out or working out your salvation with fear and trembling is to seek the Lord. You ain't just gonna sit up there and just say, well, I just help, so I ain't gotta read no Bibles, I ain't gotta learn the scriptures, I ain't gotta have this knowledge. No, we can't have the knowledge for you. Okay, and the scriptures tell us in the book of Isaiah, I believe it's 33. It's been coming out a whole lot lately. Isaiah 33. Okay. It should be verse 6. Let me see. Yeah, Isaiah 33:6 says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Right? So wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of thy times. I can't have the wisdom and knowledge for you. Okay? Nobody else can have the wisdom and knowledge for you. Okay? Because there will come times where you will need to know the scriptures in order to make it. And brothers ain't gonna be out there trying to, yeah, brother, see, yeah, I'm gonna teach you now. You did. Now is your time to learn. Now is your time to go do the GMS homework or go get these different breakdowns. Okay, because the brothers ain't gonna be sharing that oil when it's too late. When we can't refresh our own oil reserves, we're gonna be holding on to all the oil we can hold on to. And we're gonna tell the people who ain't got the oil, Lord will not be a part of the ones who got the oil. Okay, me and my people and the elect. Of course the elect, I pray I'm a part of that. And I got that oil. And the Lord gonna put the spirit on the people who got the oil to tell the other folks who ain't got the oil, get your ass up out of here. But you gotta find the oil while you can. Okay, and this is a part of a covenant that we made with the Most High in the past. Okay? And it's not to play with. Okay? Okay? Let's make sure I get it. I don't want that one. I want this one. 2 Chronicles 15. Okay? And we're gonna go okay, it says 13, we're gonna start at 12. It says, and they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord power of their fathers with all their hearts and with all their soul, that whosoever would not seek the Lord power of Israel should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or a woman. Okay? So let's read some scriptures on seeking the Most High. There was so many of them that I wasn't gonna be able to keep an order on them. And so I said, you know what? I'm just gonna read off this page where I typed in seek. I'm probably not gonna read them all. Probably not gonna go into all of them. Unless the Spirit leads me to go into a few. I'm just gonna read them. Okay? Zephaniah 2:3 says, seek ye Yahweh, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness. Seek meekness. And may be ye shall be hid in the day of Yahweh's anger. So, this is also a part of your sacrifice that you show unto the Lord, okay, of seeking his knowledge. Okay? So Psalms 24, okay, in verse 6 says, this is the generation of them that seek him, that seek thy face, O Jacob. Salah. Okay? Keep going. Psalms 27:8, when thou saidest, seek my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Yahweh, will I seek. Okay? Seek the Lord in his strength. Seek his face evermore. All right? So seeking his face is seeking his precepts. And there's one that's going to say that as I continue, right? 1 Chronicles 16:11 says, seek the Lord in his strength. Seek his face continually. All right? And how do you seek the Lord's face? Okay? Now, there was a precept I wanted to get. I closed it. All right? But the Most High turned his back from us. All right? The Most High did not look upon us because we became filthy. All right? So we're seeking his face. We're seeking what it is we have to do to get him to turn back unto us and to accept us back into his graces. All right? So this is why we seek his face. And how do you show the Most High that you care? Okay? Scripture say the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Most High. Okay? And the fear of the Lord, or to love the Lord, is to keep his commandments to the best of your ability. All right? And part of his commandments is what? 14:23, and the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. See? So this is a part of it. Okay? Now everybody's not going to be a prophet. Everybody's not going to be in this level. But see, you have people that have done this, who have tried to teach about the scriptures, but they won't make a video, or they won't show the Lord that they really want to do this the right way. You see? How can you try to teach somebody else and you haven't gained the knowledge that you need? Okay? And you're not trying. All right? Let's keep going. I read that one. Hosea 5:15 says, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. And it's 8 pages of these that got the word seek in it. Okay? Deuteronomy 4:29 says, but if from thence thou shalt seek Yahweh with thy power, thou shalt find him, if thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Here we go right here. Psalms 119:45 says, and I will walk at liberty, for I seek thy precepts. All right? See if there's something more on this one. Psalms 119:43. It says, and take not the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for I have hoped in thy judgments. So shall I keep thy law continually forever and ever. And I will walk at liberty, for I seek thy precepts. I will speak of thy testimonies also before kings, and will not be ashamed. And I will delight myself in thy commandments, which I have loved. See? So, we're going to seek the Most High's precepts, okay? Boom. Second Chronicles 12. All right. And 14 it says, and he did evil because he prepared not his heart to seek Yahweh. Yeah, which is speaking about Rehoboam, right? Right. So if you don't seek the precepts of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you don't seek his commandments, then you're gonna do evil. Okay. But that's pretty much what I want to go into, man. That's just something. You have to seek the Most High's face, which goes into learning his word. But the main core of this lesson is, if you're a brother who don't quite know where you fit in, all right, or you feel like brothers is encouraging you to do things that's not your role, and it's up to you to find out what your role is, okay? Because as the elder apostle says, it's a camp of action. Brothers need to know what it is. Everybody's contributing, what I'm saying, and things of that nature, because we like to keep things in a certain order. That's just all it is. Especially when you have a smaller sanctuary, you're going to be more, things are going to be more visible of, okay, what is this guy doing, what is this brother doing, and certain decrees have gone out, and we need to know okay, why they may not be upheld and things of that nature. Okay, if the apostle said do 3 videos a week, and the Lord ain't got you, if you ain't a prophet, or where the Lord have given you that gift, then we need to know what it is that the Lord has you doing. Okay, because you got agents out there. We can't just let everybody just float around just doing stuff, and we just we just have this lax attitude. That's not how we run a tight ship here at GMS. All right, and brothers is gonna be put to task. There was something Elder Ariala said at one of the live streams. He said it on like 2 live streams. He said if it's any any agents in the camps, they some diligent agents. They're gonna be some diligent agents. They're gonna be some learned agents. They're gonna be doing the work. And that's the sentiments exactly. You're not gonna just be sitting around looking crazy. All right, we're gonna know that the scriptures, that the Spirit's working with you. Okay, the scriptures say try the Spirit by the Spirit. Okay, whether they be of the Most High, we need to know where brothers' mindsets is at. Okay, iron is gonna sharpen iron, and the scriptures say, what is it? Guess at thy neighbor. Try a friend. Okay, it says try a friend. We can't call you friend until we know what you got going on. Ecclesiastes 6:7 says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. We can't just be all buddy to invite you to the cookout eating chicken, and we don't even know what type of person you is, or what you got going on, what you doing in the ministry, what's your role here. Are you a temporary situation? You can't come to the cookout, okay, until we know that, okay, yeah, this brother's doing this and that, and this is how the Lord's dealing with him. It can't be all these questions of what's really going on. All right. So Lord willing, that was edifying. Just all about decency and order, and protecting the brethren, man. All right. On that note, but seek your role in this truth. All right, and fulfill it to the best of your ability. Call on you, la Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim That I'm gonna say Shalom.